Good morning everyone and welcome to Vlogmas day 19. It is less than a week until Christmas and there are a few small things that I'm stressing out about. Mainly I need to get Chris a few more bits, but apart from that we're looking alright. Today might be quite a busy one in the end. I still have a cough. It's better than it was. I was gonna say it's feeling bad, but it's better than it was. I think is much more realistic. I would really like to get to town today. It is horrible weather outside. It's been raining for 24 hours. But I also need to get on this cake project today, which is exciting. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these cakes, get them cooking, get them cooling, and then I can go out. I'm going to have a coffee. When I make this cake, in addition to my normal, obviously I wash my hands, that's how you cook and bake. I'm probably going to wear a mask while I make it just because I really don't want to take any chances with this cake because it's going to be given away as a present for someone. Okay, it's a little bit later. I know it looks like I haven't actually moved from this spot. I have edited my video. It is scheduled. Thumbnail was being a real pain today. I just couldn't get it the right size at all. So I'm going to make this cake. As I said before, I've washed my hands. I'm wearing a mask. My cough is pretty bad. I do not want everyone who is receiving this cake to get my cough because one, that's just bad food hygiene, and two, I like these people. I think I'm going to do chocolate cake first. We'll do the vanilla sponges afterwards, so let's get started. The recipes I'm using are from BBC Good Food. They're pretty good, they're user rated. I currently don't have my own signature chocolate cake recipe, so maybe that's something I need to work on. Something about this cake, for once, it is not gluten-free and it is not dairy-free. I haven't added in the milk the recipe has asked for yet, and that's because these are going to change the moisture level. So I took them out when they looked like they were half done, and then I'm just gonna, they'll finish in less heat. Right, let's get back to those in 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna do exactly the same thing in regular sponge. The chocolate cakes are out of the oven now. I'm just waiting for them to cool down a bit so I can take them out of the tin so I can use the tins for the next cake. But I'm going to go into the cupboard. I realised that I didn't have my Michael Caine bunting up the other day, and now I'm going to find it, basically. So let's have a look. Success is mine. Now I have to work out where to put them. They were on there by the stockings last year. Not the neatest job in the world, but it will do for now until Chris comes home at least. I just thought I'd get the buttercream icing ready to go, so I'm just going to whip this up for a few minutes. Okay, I've just had to do some maths, which that was fun. I've got my templates here. Basically, I cut round it, I put that one on, I cut round it. So the cake is in 3 rings. Then you do the same with the white cakes, and then you get brown, white, brown. And then we have our checkerboard. Now, checkerboard cakes I've seen online, they don't have anything in them sandwiching, so I'm going to put a little Biscoff just because I just can't abide any kind of dry cake. I need some sort of this at all times. As soon as the white cakes are cooled, that's that. Assemble them, stack them, wrap them, fridge them. Okay, our other sponges are done. They're a little moist. I was just a little impatient taking them off there, but they're fine. They'll cut fine. So this is the first layer. And now we can put buttercream on that and then add the second layer. Okay, we're on our last layer. Okay, so here we go. This is the first part done. Now it's going to be wrapped up and chill it. And then we can do the crumb coat, the real coat and the decoration over the next few days. Cake is in the fridge. I've also tidied the fridge a bit. There was some not cool stuff in there that I had forgotten about at the back. So nice and tidy, all the veg in the drawer. I had a question about, I bought some of my Christmas veg on like the 5th of December and people were like, oh, why are you buying it so early? But it is fine. Like, I'll show you. These are the carrots I bought. They're absolutely fine. There's no problem with them. They're not going bad. Same with the sprouts in there. As long as you keep things nice and cool and not over wet and don't wash them, they're fine usually. You can prep veg if you're going to use it soon, but if you're not, I wouldn't bother. I mean, I could have prepped them and frozen them. They're perfectly fine in the fridge. For those who don't know me, I am not a big believer in sell-by dates. Like, if it's fine, if it tastes fine, smells fine, looks fine, isn't lumpy, doesn't have mold unless it's supposed to have mold, I'm probably going to cook it off and eat it, or, you know, serve it to you. Just using common sense, that's all it is. Look what Chris found. I finally have the Radio Times Christmas edition. I'm so excited to look through this and look at all of the films. Yay, now it is actually Christmas. Love it. Very excited. We also have KFC on the way. So it's going to be a good evening. Chris has got D&D, so I'll probably end up going to the bedroom, chucking a film on and doing some editing, because I filmed quite a lot today because of all the cake making. I've got Top of the Pops Christmas 98 on. It is now a BBC4 programme. It's that old. It's very upsetting. But Rob just gave me mince pie, so that makes it a bit better. It is super late. We're going to go to bed. We shouldn't have stayed up this late, but we were chatting away. So I will see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Bye!